Hello, hello. Welcome to another day of my unemployment. Today we have a special mission. We are going to attempt to make dumplings for the very first time. My mom has prepared me dough and all the other ingredients for the stuffing. So our job is to make these into dumplings in the next 2 hours. This is very exciting because joining the workforce has proven to not been working out for us. So might as well give the kitchen another shot. I have a mat that is used for rolling out the dumpling skin, a roller, and some other cutting utensils. I have the recipe in my head after the emergency 20-minute lecture my mom gave me yesterday. So I hopefully memorized all of it, most of it, some of it. So let's get started. All right, welcome to the dining room. This is the setup now. First step, we are going to make the stuffing. The stuffing for the dumplings today is, actually, first step, I need to figure out what this is. Do you think this is a squash or zucchini? Okay, after a quick research, I think zucchini and squash might be the same thing. Well, a closer look at the zucchini squash. The stuffing today is going to be zucchini and cheese. So this is going to be my slicing utensil. Wait. Oh, once this gets really short, to avoid slicing your fingers open, it is when this comes into place. So now we are left with just a very thin slice. This is not a cucumber. All three of my zucchinis are in here. It is looking very crowded. All right, next step. Next step, it is time to add some salt. Contrary to how it looks, zucchini is actually a very wet vegetable. So by adding salt to it, we are not only seasoning it, it is also for the zucchini to release its extra moisture. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then I'm going to give it a mix. Look at how long my chopsticks are. And now we will let it sit for 5 minutes. Well, we sit and wait for the zucchini to sweat. I am going to move on to making the dough, the dumpling skins. I have this very useful mat. Where's my roller? As the daughter of a Chinese household, I have helped out in multiple dumpling making events throughout the years. And I have learned that I am usually not very helpful because things like this is a lot harder to do than it looks. My mother has done a very good job with dough. And now your fate is going to change a little bit, unfortunately, with me. What I see happens first is that my mom usually rolls this into a coil, like in ceramics. So that looks pretty good to me. And then you portion it like so. Why is it so small? I don't think that looks right. Ideally, you would want the dumpling skin to be very thin. This is a very tiny dumpling. Okay, I think we need to go bigger than this. If your skills allow, the edges of the skin should be the thinnest because that is where you have to attach things together. So in the end, the edges will have double the thickness. Let's see how our zucchini is doing. I think it's still looking a little dry. Ooh, it feels very wet though. Are you ready? I expect this part to be very satisfying. It's like zucchini detox. Ah! That's not supposed to happen. Wait. Do you think it's okay if I don't use the gloves? This is a workout. I am using all my non-existing biceps right now. Alright, that is all. Finally, this is all the zucchini juice from 3 zucchinis. Freshly squeezed zucchini juice by Gabby herself, totally by hand. Now, next step is to season this. We have salt, because we squeezed all the salt out, so now we are adding more salt. We have flax oil and sesame oil, even though they are both in flax oil bottles. Flax oil is very healthy, even though it is sort of an acquired taste. Let's just hope the sesame oil can cover the smell of the flax oil. I don't know how much actually. Okay, now give it a mix. Since we have added more salt and the salt makes the zucchini want to sweat more, it's kind of like a sauna situation. But anyway, now we need to start doing things as fast as possible before the zucchini produce more soup. And we have one more ingredient for the stuffing. That is the cheese. We have a block of cheddar cheese over here. I am bringing out a cheese grater. This is a little bit too small for this bowl, but ooh, this is a disaster. It is all sticking to my grater. It's good though. Maybe I should cut it instead. Cutting it fast. Okay. That's quite a lot of cheese. There are some pretty gigantic chunks in there. I guess it will be like a surprise. It'd be a lucky chunk. If you get a mouthful of cheese, it means that you will have very good luck in 2025. And if you don't, then, ooh, congratulations. You already have really good luck for 2025. Now, the stuffing is fully ready. Time to make the dumplings. Very exciting. This is arguably the most exciting part of this whole process. The skin that I made are already turning a little bit dry, so we are starting off rough. But that's okay. Let's just power through. That's definitely not the ratio. Let's pretend like that did not happen. The first dumpling is done. It's okay, I love you still. It is a first attempt, you don't have to be perfect. But oh my gosh, there is a new hole. I have to work really fast. It is perfect. No objection is allowed. And then mom was home. Instead of having dinner ready to be served, I was a mess, okay? So here is a demonstration of how it's supposed to be done.
Are you gonna address them? That one's yours.
It is currently 8:30 p.m. It is way past everyone's dinner time. But we have a full plate of dumplings ready to be fried steamed. I was working on them for 2 hours and made 8 dumplings, and mom came home and we finished everything up within 20 minutes. So that is how it went. I am going to fry them with some sesame oil, or whatever this oil is. I want to say it's olive oil, but it might not be its original packaging because that is a theme in this household. The first one to go in is the first dumpling of the night. Here goes the second dumpling of the night. And then everyone else, because I can't remember anymore. I do, however, recognize these because look how pretty they are. My mom made those. So this seems like the most I can fit in this batch. I'm going to let them fry a little bit for 2 minutes so that the skin is crispy. And then I'm going to add some water to steam them to make sure that everything is cooked. All right, I'm going to set an alarm for 4 minutes. Some of these look a little burnt, just a little bit. We are ready. Ah, wait. Wait. Wow. She made it. Ta-da! Time for the second batch. Now, while the second batch is cooking, I am going to make the dipping. For the dipping sauce, I am going to add soy sauce, vinegar, and sesame oil. I have this perfect plate for it. Perhaps I could have added a bit more salt. Alright, the second batch is also ready. This looks like something I see in a restaurant. I don't know how I did this though. But it looks kind of like a burnt banana. Ta-da! Here they are, my first dumpling babies. Yeah, it's ready.
I'm on my knees for a camera. It's good.
Yay!
The squash is a little bitter though.
I know, what happened?
Why is it bitter?
I don't know. I think it's the squash. The soil was not good this season.
You know, fertilizers are actually very bad for the environment because of eutrophication.
Okay, bye!
Is it good?
You should try it, it's so good.
Are you lying? Why didn't you eat it?
Try it, it's so good. Oh!
It is.
It's the best!